the United States, McLain in the house with Rothchild. Rothchild is an entry owned by the Sagamore Farms, a Belgian sport horse gelding.
Well, McLain's already a threat and already has a win under his belt last evening. This particular horse was 5th individually at the World Equestrian Games this summer and just recently 2nd in a World Cup qualifier in Lexington. Well, I think McLain and this horse are every rider's nightmare if they're following behind him in a jump off the air. Just unbelievably fast.
Yeah, I mean, this is, as always, a great home away from home for me here. It's funny, won the class 6 times, and every time back-to-back with the same horse, 3 different horses, so kind of goes like that. But we had some strong competition in the jump-off today, and Rothchild was great. I couldn't have asked more of him, and was a little bit lucky that a few of the others had a rare. I mean, he's a fast horse. I thought actually I was a little slow 1 to 2, and then because of that, from the wall to the double, I really opened him up, and he jumped that double great. He could have easily leveled it, and then I was able to get the 8 strides home off the blue vertical, so it works out sometimes.
Do you happen to remember which the other pairs of horses were?
Absolutely. Rio won back-to-back the first time, then Goldica won back-to-back, and now Rothchild.
Kind?
I think you find at the show, the numbers, they're not huge. It's obviously they really try to keep it an entertaining performance. The numbers have always been limited. I don't think you see normally more than 26, 27 this Grand Prix, even on a big year. But it's a good quality of horse and rider, so you're still going to see a certain number clear. Although the course was fair, but not easy. The combination was big enough. I think there was a couple lucky rubs in the triple, and it ended up being an exciting class, and they're all hard to win. So.
I know that horse has a special place in your heart. She's already. You can tell us what you saw in that horse.
Yeah, a lot more than I did. Yeah, he was always a very careful horse and a brave horse, but difficult. And actually, one rider quit his job where the horse was because he wouldn't ride him anymore. And he was a young horse. He was a handful. He's not actually a difficult horse to ride in the ring, but you need to know him. You need to know him in the warm-up. He's tough in the warm-up. And, we have a special relationship. And the last couple of years, that horse, has done amazing things. And he just seems to be getting better. And I hope with a little luck, he's actually got a number of good years left. He's a real light, athletic horse, and like a good thoroughbred, type. Hopefully, he'll go long enough. He can be a little bit. He can pretend he's afraid of the other horses, though he's not. He can kick out at the other horses. Sometimes, if one's jumping next to him, he'll race the other horse. He's quirky. You got to pay attention, and he's quirky, and obviously at these indoor shows, the warm-ups, logistically a little bit of a challenge. But we know him, and we know what he does out here doesn't typically carry over to the ring. Once he kind of jumps the first or second jump, normally he settles in. And, he's jumped as many clear rounds as any horse I've ever ridden.
Is he quirky in the barn as well?
He has some character. He's got a good character. I like his character, but, it's going to be his way. And you need to find a way to agree with that. The Pan Am Games are on my radar, but first the World Cup finals. And Beezy and I were a little behind actually on points, and this has been a nice catch-up in the last few weeks. I think we're pretty solid now. My main next goal is World Cup finals, and then we'll move on to the Pan Am from there. Certainly having the Pan Am, in Toronto is an easy location for me, and I think it's an important event, so it's on the radar.
And then will you do him Saturday night?
No, Carlos is going to go Friday and Saturday night. Rothchild's done for the year.
Nice. Thank you. I missed what was in your pocket.
Oh,
a card. Your dad?
So, I always ride Rothchild with it. So,
really?
Yeah. So,
Amazing.
he did the work. So, good night, guys.
Congratulations, McLain. Thank you.